All right, here's our third set of favorite charts sitting here in May and looking at markets that are probably still rocky. This is being filmed at the end of April, so I'm sure a lot's happened in the last couple weeks. This is just a good reminder that media is a challenging place to get financial advice. So the little orange circle there is highlighting what you're going to hear on the news. And whether you're watching the right news, the left news, or the financial news, they're going to focus on the US stock market. They're going to focus on, lately, maybe even just the big 7 names, the Teslas and Microsoft and Googles of the world. In reality, what our clients are invested in, what's inside your portfolio, is all of these categories. And you're not going to see a lot of headlines around real estate or international bonds or emerging market debt or all these different things that are really important diversifiers in your portfolio. It's having your eggs in multiple baskets. And the news is really just going to talk about one basket. So good reminder that your money is spread out into a lot of different things. And this year, that means you own things that are working. Your US stocks are down. That's certainly not fun to live through, but there are things in your portfolio that are doing well. Building on that theme around what the media is going to talk about, this is a reminder of how well our clients are diversified. We have investments across all of these dots. There's a lot of things that are great investments that you can own that are not directly tied to the United States or the US dollar. And so don't get too caught up in what the media and the news and probably your social media feed is going to feed you. They're going to feed you the United States and probably just the biggest stocks in the United States as far as headlines and content that you're going to see. In reality, there is a lot out there that you're not going to hear about. Another reminder on how our clients are diversified is that they own things that are not in the stock market. And so most of our clients own some component of real estate. Some of that would be things like apartment buildings or data centers or warehouses. This is a good reminder that there are investments out there in this real estate space that are not directly tied to the US stock market. And so this is also true globally. You can see these examples on the screen. A lot of our clients own things like farm assets and timber assets and infrastructure like a toll road. So being diversified means owning some things that have very little relationship to the stock market. So keep in mind, the things that you own in your portfolio are not exactly the same things you're going to read about in the news. This is especially challenging, I think, now with social media feeds and algorithms feeding through everyone's news app. You are well diversified if you're an investor with Frazier Financial, and don't get too caught up in the media focusing on just a small part of the investable universe.